Welcome to episode 227 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It is Tuesday, people. Tuesday, the 6th of July, 2021, 24 hours before England take on Denmark in the semi-final. Yes, I said it. England made it to the semi-final of the Euros tomorrow. I'm getting this done early because there's the Italy-Spain, the other semi-final on tonight. I'm going to watch that and get very patriotic tomorrow and watch the England-Denmark game. Even though the fairy tale story of the tournament is obviously if Denmark make it all the way through and then win and then dedicate it to Christian Eriksen, who collapsed. But I think everybody else in the world wants Denmark to win just so they can have that fairy tale story and go, can you believe it? Apart from every single fucking England fan who wants to destroy that fairy tale and finally make it through to a Euros final. So I'm quite excited about that, really. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's just that it's brought a whole new sort of like coming out of lockdown. I know like everybody's been in lockdown and that sort of thing, but it's given everyone a bit of a purpose. And everyone I've spoken to about it is a little bit excited about it. It's got echoes of Euro 96 about it. You know what I mean? I feel like a young pup again, like I did in 1996. A young 19-year-old. Didn't really know myself, awkward. That sort of thing. Would you do anything different? Fucking shitloads. Yes. Would you do it? If you could go back and talk to your 19-year-old self, what would you say? Stop being a fucking idiot. Don't meet those people. Don't go for that drink. Stay at home. Keep yourself locked away. Start writing jokes. See how it all works out. That's all these posts, isn't it, that you get on social media. If you could tell your 19-year-old self something, what would you say? I wouldn't even speak to my 19-year-old self, I don't think. I'd think he was a fucking knobhead and he can work out life for himself. But there you go. I'll probably be saying that like when I'm 60. If you could go back and talk to your 44-year-old self, what would you say? I'd say, come up with some better ideas for a podcast, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, so so that's all I've been concentrating on, really. So I'm sorry if this is a little bit, it's nice to have a bit of excitement in your life, isn't it? Like I've said before throughout these whole championships, the people who aren't watching the football, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. I really don't. I spoke to somebody the other day and they said, no, I haven't seen any of the games. I didn't know England were through to the semi. How can you not even be vaguely curious about what's going on? Even other sports, like when the Olympics come up, I'll be watching the other sports I don't usually watch. Just because it's on TV, and I think, well, maybe I could have a vague interest at this at some point. Maybe they're doing other stuff. Maybe they're, got kids and a family. That could be it. That could be monopolising their time. Maybe this is what I should go back and tell my 19-year-old self. Don't watch as much football or sport as you do on TV. You're wasting your life watching other people achieve things as you sit there and, vaguely get involved by buying a shirt. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what is going on at Briggs Towers for the next 24 hours. I'll be watching the Italy-Spain game tonight, and then I'll be watching Denmark-England tomorrow with everything fucking crossed just so we can hopefully win the soccer match. So good news anyway in this country. I don't know whether it is in other countries, but it looks like most of the rules, these draconian COVID rules. Hey man, it's all a conspiracy. They're trying to control us. All right, Ben. That's YouTube, Ben. Just popped in there. They're trying to control us. All right, YouTube, Ben. Calm down. I've got an internal battle going on at the minute between, like, kind of thinking, hoping it's a conspiracy theory. That's what a lot of people seem to be doing. They seem to be hoping that it's some massive conspiracy theory. So they can say, you know, the Matrix was right, man. The Matrix was right. Like there's something more exciting out there happening. You know what I mean? There's some massive conspiracy theory and we're all going to find out about it and then band together and break the system and then we'll find... You know, it's almost like they can't comprehend that this is life, man. This is it. You know what I mean? You know, they want something more exciting to be out there. No. This is life. There is no big, there is no big conspiracy theory. The Earth is fucking spherical. It's not flat. We're not under a glass dome. This is it. You know, there is going to be no uprising and you are going to have to deal with your fucking boss on a daily basis. Your boss really is a twat. He's not... He's not from some government agency who's trying to keep you down in your manual job. It is actually real. You have really, really, really achieved very little in your life. That's it, isn't it? All these people on YouTube. Hey, man, they're all controlling us, man. They're all controlling us. But if it turns out to be the other way around, I'll be the first to go, okay, fair enough, yeah. They have been controlling us. They don't need that to control us. They do a fucking good job of it anyway, don't they? Yeah. Don't they, with their fucking weird shit they come out with? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is COVID rules within England anyway. We seem to have been very divided on the COVID rules. For a Great Britain, for a United Kingdom as we are, we seem to be very divided on the COVID situation, don't we? There's one rule for one area, one rule for Scotland, one rule for Wales, one rule for Northern Ireland. So anyway, face masks will no longer be legally required, and distancing rules will be scrapped at the final stage of England's COVID lockdown roadmap. This is what Boris Johnson said. So no more face masks, people out there. You'll get the diehards. You know it. You know you're going to get the diehards. We're going to be... Do you remember before all of this when we looked at like places in Southeast Asia and said, what the fuck are they wearing face masks for, you weirdos? I know that was a lot to do with pollution, but it was also, And now we're going to have the people who are born with a face mask, slapped on at birth, never take it off. The rule of 6 inside private homes will be removed and work-from-home guidance abolished as 16 months of on-off restrictions on daily life end. Here we go. Freedom, people. You can get out there. You can get more than 6 fucking people in your house. I can't even think of 5 other people I'd want in my house. You know what I mean? 5 people. I can think of a couple of people I want in my house. Hey man, there's going to be house parties everywhere. Not around here, there's not. The PM said he expected the final stage would go ahead as planned on the 19th of July. What's that, 2 weeks, 13 days? Isn't it? Let's have a little bit of tea, hang on. That's going to be confirmed on the 12th of July. Further updates on school bubbles, travel and self-isolation. So we're coming over the brow of the hill. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a fucking COVID restriction fucking abolishment? That's what it was all along. It was not a monster. Yeah, but you're still going to get your diehards, and you know. I know people, I know family members and that sort of thing who, have been wearing fucking face masks whilst visiting other family members within their home. Fucking hell. It is one of those things where people are going to use it as an excuse, aren't they? Use it as an excuse to... It's been very interesting. That's all I can say. It's been very interesting watching just how mental some of your fucking friends are. Some people I know have fucking disappeared down YouTube rabbit holes and they ain't ever coming out. They're down there for life, baby. They're down there for life. That's it. There's just one YouTube rabbit hole up. They're too deep. They're like fucking Alice with a Alice with a fucking JCB digger. They're just going deeper and deeper. They're, going off into tangents because it had something vague. They've clearly clicked on one video, clicked on another one, clicked on, another one, gone with the next suggestion, gone with those algorithms, man. They're fucking working against them. They're going to be trapped within those algorithms forever. Jesus. And you just go, I think you're slightly losing it there, me old booty. I think I'm going to have to you don't unfriend these days, do you, on Facebook? I know, Facebook is meant to be a, hey, boomer, isn't it meant to be like my generation? Not that I'm a boomer, but I'm a, 90s kids thing, isn't it? Hey, man, no, the youngsters are on fucking Facebook anymore. They're all over on TikTok. TikTok, is it? TikTok. Doing 5-second videos of them fucking dancing. That's all it's going to be. They say your life flashes before your eyes. All it's going to be for the younger generation is a 5-second video of them fucking dancing to some trend on fucking TikTok. They could literally do that. And here we are to celebrate Zach's life, who died at the age of 84, but was doing TikTok videos from the age of 3. We are now about to go through every single TikTok video whilst listening to Jerusalem. It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted. I don't know. So I'm amazed by the people who have just lost their fucking head in all of this, who are going to find it very hard to assimilate back into normal conversations with people by the looks of it, by the looks of what they've been posting on social media. Some of the people, you just unfollow, don't you? I can't see another video. I can't see another video pop up on my wall from you about how this is all a conspiracy. Just don't get a vaccine. Hey man, it's all about control. They've got our picture. They've got our fucking pictures. They've got our DNA, man. That's what they're doing with the fucking, That's why they're giving us these injections, so they can control us. They can fucking control us anyway. They just need to hike up inflation, and then we're, selling our house for a loaf of bread or something. Do they not? Are they? They're not going to be satisfied until we're all enslaved. COVID passports. That's it. If they need to take you, they've already got it on a driving license and a fucking your normal passport. I don't know what you expect. I don't know. I'm going along with it to get out of this shit. I had my vaccines because I wanted to do things afterwards. Yeah, but they shouldn't allow that. Well, yeah, but that's the way it is, isn't it? If I want to go to Spain, or America, if I want to go to New York again, ever see New York again, I need to get a fucking jab. There was even if you want to go to a like gig or something like that, when they all open up again, they're all got like fucking, you know, you're going to have to get a certificate to prove that you haven't had COVID. But that's controlling it. Well, is it control or is it saving old people? I think it's probably that. Stopping the spread so it doesn't, you know, get rid of a whole generation. Hey, man, one of the videos somebody posted up was something about, what was it? Is to wipe out the older generation. Stop pension payments. It's an aging society. And to get rid of them because they're non-productive. Get them out. That's you know, this video was trying to suggest that they're going to cull you at 65 or 67 or whatever the retirement age is. Somebody's there working out a fucking specific fucking formula of some sort of chemical, some biological weapon that can wipe you out at 67. It was essentially they'd taken the plot of Coogan's Run and just ran with it on a YouTube video. It's not necessarily real. You know, The Matrix, although a very good film and would be quite exciting if, you know, somebody came up to me. And again, I don't know, man. If somebody came up to me and offered me a red pill or a blue pill, I'd be like, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I really want to take pills off of you. To be perfectly honest. You take the red pill or you take the blue pill. Which do you want? Is it right just to have a glass of water or something? Can we not? You know, you haven't even offered me a drink yet. This is the weirdest. This is the weirdest introduction to somebody I've ever had. You instantly meet somebody and they've got fucking mirrored glasses on and they're offering you a red pill and a blue pill. Can I take a couple of days on this? Is that all right? Maybe get to know you more. Meet your wife and kids, that sort of thing. Get a gauge of what sort of person you are. I don't want to wake up somewhere without any fucking kidneys. And the name Morpheus doesn't inspire confidence. Just one name. What's your surname? What's your surname? Tell me your surname. I don't know. You've always felt something is wrong in the world, haven't you? Here, take a pill. It's like the fucking 90s again. Anyway. Yes, so I'm very much enjoying watching the mental breakdown of people I know. Let's have a little bit of tea. Right, so we are what else? Talking about sciencey stuff. Here we go. Seamless link. Scientists apparently found black holes, over 100 black holes inside our own galaxy. They can eat you up, baby. Isn't that what they're meant to do? Can we not use them as wormholes to get through to another dimension? That dimension doesn't exist, Ben. Not on my YouTube videos. All right. Black holes are sitting in the middle of a cluster of stars more than 80,000 light years away from us. It's going to take a while to get there. I'm not sure one of those new electric scooters that are sprung up everywhere. There are about 3 times as many of the black holes as scientists would usually expect to find. This is within our own galaxy. Over the coming billion years, the stars themselves will be ejected, leaving behind only the black holes themselves. What do black holes do? I don't really know what they do. Everybody fucking, you know, Stephen Hawkins, he loved a fucking black hole, didn't he? You know what I mean? But then again, he had a lot of thinking time on his hands, didn't he? If you're just sitting in a chair all day like that and you literally can't move, you're going to start... Your mind's... You're going down your own fucking internal YouTube rabbit hole there, aren't you? Black hole. What do they actually do? Let's have a bit of education here, shall we? What is it? A dying star, is it, or something like that? I thought it was a star that had died and imploded on itself. Is that it? Let's have a little look, see if we know that. Black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing no particles or even electromagnetic radiation such as light can escape from it. Jesus, it's the equivalent of a Velcro pocket on a coat, isn't it? That's got, like, you've got the Velcro flap over the top, but you've got a zip underneath as well. The theory of general relativity predicts that a sufficiently compact mass can deform space-time to form a black hole. So have they not been found? The boundary of no escape is called the event horizon. Wasn't that a film? Sure, that was a film. All I know about black holes is really a lot of it is based on the Disney film The Black Hole. That's it. I remember seeing that years ago. I'm going to have to rewatch that thing. It must be on Disney Plus. With a little fucking beat up robot and then the fucking, you know, what was it? Maximilian, the big robot. So there's a lot more black holes in our galaxy. The Milky Way. Other confectionery-based galaxies, space galaxies are available. It might also help us to explain the strange phenomena that have recently been found in our galaxy of thin streams of stars that do not appear to be connected to such a cluster. Jesus. I don't, you know, a lot of this is just conjecture, isn't it? Just theories that people that haven't been proved, isn't it? I know they've done the maths on it, but can't a lot of that just be like, I reckon this happens? That's basically what it is, isn't it? That's what a lot of Stephen Hawking's did, didn't he? Has Stephen Hawking been proved to be a liar? That's a hell of a I don't know. I always think they come up with these big equations for shit and that sort of thing, and then go, yeah, that works, doesn't it? Bash out another one, doesn't it? He could have accidentally slumped forward onto his keyboard, and it just typed out a load of shit, and then somebody dragged his head, pulled him back like that, and they go, holy shit, here's another theory. And just, palm that off, and scientists are desperately trying to prove it. When you fucking lean on a keyboard and it just types out loads of shit. Yeah, that squared. There's another theory. Maybe it was more luck than judgment. I don't know. Let's have a little bit of tea. Here's something more interesting. This is space related, but more interesting. NASA's telescope, Kepler, is it? NASA's Kepler space telescope spots 4 mysterious free-floating planets. They're not planets, man. They're spaceships. Seems to be heading to that moon. That's no moon. That appear to be alone in deep space, unbound to any host star. So they're just like free-floating planet entities. I like the idea of that. Why can't we... Hey, why don't we live on a planet like that? I hate fucking going around the sun all the time. It's so shit, man. It's the same every 365 days. 365 and a quarter days, or whatever. Fucking hate it in this fucking solar system. Why can't we just go... That's what you'll get. That's what you'll start getting. Sun's such a dick, man. It's like really hot and shit. Why can't we just go like towards the outskirts of the solar system? It's not fair. 4 rogue planets have been discovered with similar masses to that of our own home planet. They could be fucking wandering Earth, baby. Checking out some fucking space. We've got planets that are travelers now. Haven't we? They just pitch up somewhere, leave a load of fucking nappies around, and they're off to another part of the solar system. NASA's Kepler space station has found a mysterious population of free-floating or rogue planets that aren't bound to any host star. I've read that. Based on a technique called gravitational microlensing. This is why I never became a scientist, because I struggle even saying the words. Researchers reveal there are 4 new rogue planets in total which likely have similar masses to that of Earth. Gravitational microlensing relies on chance events where from a certain viewpoint one star passes in front of another star. The planets may have originally formed around a host star before being ejected, see you later, by the gravitational tug of the other heavier planets in the system, the experts say. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? So they're just bobbing and weaving around space until another star gets hold of them. Is that right? And then it'll start circling. This is it, people. That is the idea of switching brands, isn't it? Essentially, they go from one sun to another sun. It's attraction. I don't know what I'm talking about, people. I like the idea of that, though. It would be quite cool living on a planet where I imagine it'll be cold there and quite desolate. But I like the idea of just planets just randomly, just flying through space, doing their own thing, bobbing about a bit, Unless this is some big conspiracy theory to throw us off the scent of the COVID virus. I don't know. They are not among the nearest stars, but closer than the centre of our galaxy. So it's probably most accurate to say they are several thousand light years away. Never going to go there, are we? Never going to go there. Maybe, this is my theory, maybe, probably just stay around our solar system. If the Earth completely fucks up and, global warming happens within the next 30 years, you just got to accept your fate, people, haven't you? This could be why every single fucking well-known billionaire seems to be wanting to go into space. They've probably heard something we don't know. Jeff Bezos, fucking Richard Branson, Elon Musk. They're all trying to fucking get into space, aren't they? They're like, holy shit. Have you seen the fucking timescale on global warming? It's like 5 years. It's time we start getting into space, guys. Get off this planet, colonize Mars, and then we can live up there. Just us lot, just looking down at a fireball that Earth has become. I don't know. That could be it, though. That could be my big theory, people. That's why the billionaires are trying to get off this planet, isn't it? The vast majority of us plebs down here, if something major happened to the planet, we haven't got, most of us have barely got survival skills, have we? You know what I mean? Like, I remember, my water was off here once for a day. I didn't even, in preparation for that, I didn't even fill up the kettle. You know what I mean? I don't really fancy my chances if, either an asteroid hits or the ground starts bubbling because the planet gets that hot. I'd forget to buy batteries for a fan or something like that, one of those hand fans that you use. I'd be like, oh, fucking hell. I might just walk outside and fucking burn my flesh off. I don't know. Anyway, let's fucking finish this on a positive note. We've tried to talk a little bit about space and that sort of thing. It's too vast for me. You know what I mean? It's too big. Isn't it? Too big for me to comprehend space. I mean, 80,000 light years away, you're just like, what's the fucking point in knowing that? You know what I mean? It's too big for me to comprehend space. I mean, 80,000 light years away, you're just like, what's the fucking point in knowing that? No one's ever going to go there in my lifetime. What are they going to do? Like, when I'm dead, just dig me up, take my fucking bones there and go, we made it, Ben. I'm not going to know anything about it anyway, am I? It's just like, it's too fucking big, isn't it? You know, infinity. It's far too big, that is. Far too big. Anyway, let's get on a positive note for tomorrow. On Saturday, I will either be talking to you in a deep depression, not like, you know, mental health wise, but or absolutely ecstatic. So that we made it to the final. But who knows? It will all be played out within 24 hours, baby. Well, longer than that for the England game, but like within the next, you know, in 48 hours, 36 hours, it's all going to be over, people. That's what I'm saying. Well, we'll know. It may not be over. Who knows? Anyway, if you want to message me at all, it is just podcast@benbriggs.co.uk. I will be back on Saturday, people. Saturday. And have a good rest of your fucking week, motherfuckers. I'll be back on Saturday. I'll speak to you then. Take care.